Paulina from Dog Sound, and this is Benji. Today is a very exciting day because it's day one of switching Benji to raw diet. In this video I will share the reasons why we're doing it, how long the process is going to take, and we will also see Benji's reaction to his first raw meal. So let's start with why. Benji is one of those rare fussy golden retrievers who just doesn't want to eat Kibo on its own. And he's been like that since we got him at 8 weeks old. In the beginning he was on Orijen large puppy food, which has 96% nutritional value according to allaboutdogfood.co.uk website, which I can recommend if you want to find out how nutritious the food that you're feeding your dog is. When he became an adult, we switched him to Orijen Six Fish. We also tried doing various enrichment activities that involved food, such as sprinkling the kibble in the garden for him to sniff it and then eat, or rolling it in a towel or a blanket for him to unroll, to basically make it more interesting for him. The other thing I was trying to do was to use his daily food allowance on training, so taking on walks with us whenever we were doing training with Benji. However, as previously said, he wasn't interested in Kibble at all. We were also doing a lot of dog puzzles, using different food dispensers, using kongs, snuffle mats, anything you can think of. However, when there was only Kibble involved, he just wasn't interested at all. When we added a little bit of treats, smelly treats for him to entice him to eat, he would just eat the treats and just leave out the Kibble. It now got to the point that he was just eating around Kibble and I had to come up with something else, so I did a lot of research and I decided that switching him to raw diet might be a good option. We of course know about all the other benefits and we took them into consideration as well, but Benji being fussy was the main one. There are many ways on how you can transition your dog to raw diet. However, with Benji's sensitive tummy, I thought that going a little bit slower would be a better option. So our transition is going to take around 2 months, and we will be following the guide created by Chris and Elle from Barf UK Facebook group. So week 1 is going to be green tripe only. Week 2, it's supposed to be a quarter of chicken mince with bone. However, because Benji is chicken intolerant, we'll switch chicken with turkey. So it will be a quarter of turkey mince with bone with 3/4 of green tripe. Then by week 3, we're going to have a quarter of turkey mince with bone with 3/4 of boneless beef. So we are introducing a new protein source, beef. And by week 4, we will have 3/4 of boneless beef and a quarter of duck mince with bone. After week 4, we can start to slowly introduce offal to his meals. That will be up to 10% of his overall food intake for the day, with 5% being liver and then the other 5% being the other kind of offal, so kidney, testicles and other things like that. By week 5, we can also start introducing new protein sources. That's why I said the whole transition process will take over 2 months, depending on how many new protein sources you want to introduce. And it's recommended that you will be introducing a new protein source like every 7 days. In case there are any food intolerances that we didn't know about, it will be easier for us to figure out where that is coming from. By this time we can switch to complete meals, or we can continue with the DIY option if we wanted to. So I will see by week 5 how I get on and then decide. I've got Benji's food. It's a green tripe. Apparently it's very smelly. We'll see how that goes. I'm quite used to Benji's smelly treats. Some of them are just disgusting. I washed my hands. I'm going to do it afterwards as well. And yeah, let's see. So the way how I calculated how much food to give Benji is to go with the guidelines for adult dogs, which is between 2 and 3% of their overall body weight. And Benji is 40 kilos, so it's between 800 grams and 1.2 kilo of meat per day. Those rolls, they are 454 grams, so I'm going to give him 2 per day, and then we'll see. So it will be slightly over 2%, but we will see how that goes, if he needs more, or whether it's okay to stick with that. I bought him 4 weeks worth of food to cover the first phase of the transitional period. The tripe is disgusting. Okay. We've got a Kibo. Very excited to see that, and also really to see Benji liking his new food and enjoying his first raw meal. And let's hope this continues further down the road. We'll, of course, will be giving you further updates as well. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and yeah, see you later.